Morning, Andoni.
Good morning.
Obviously, second international break of the season out the way now. I know a lot of players go off, but how have you been able to use this time off the back of what has been your best ever start to a Premier League campaign?
It's difficult, the international games, because at the end you have a lot of time to prepare, but really you have very few players available during the break. I think we've been training with 8-9 outfield players, so you try to use it to improve them individually, because with a smaller group you can go more to the details, and then use these last couple of days when you have more players and everything is more real, to prepare for the game against Palace. At the end it's 2 days with everyone, so you can prepare, but it's the same for Palace, I suppose.
One of the stories to come out over the international break was with regards to the star man Antoine Semenyo and this release clause that he has in his contract. Can you tell us a little bit about the information you have with regards to this? Obviously, he signed a new deal, committed to the future of Bournemouth, but obviously has this opportunity, I guess, should both him and the club feel comfortable that this release clause exists. Can you just tell us what your understanding is of that situation?
No, I don't know anything about the contracts of the players. I don't know how much they earn. I don't want to know also. No, for me the only thing is he continues like he is. If he is playing well, there will be more noise, but it's something that we take. If he's playing very well, he's making the numbers, he's scoring, we are especially getting the points. But my concern is to keep him in this spot, where he's playing so well.
He scored 8 goals in 8 Premier League games. He's been absolutely sensational. How much do you think he's worth based on how he's playing at the moment?
For us, he's a valuable player, but I don't know. It's not my job to say these things, fortunately for me. I think we have to, it's just the beginning of the season. It's 7 games, so we have collectively, everyone individually, to know that we have to give this level consistently, or it's not going to be always like this, definitely. But I would like to talk about these things at the end of the season, not just now that we've just started.
I guess, I know, because he's doing so well, you've transformed him from being a number 9 when he signed from Bristol City into this winger that is frightening defences in the Premier League. What is it about his trajectory? What about his improvement? How has he become such a feared player right now in the most difficult league in the world?
No, I think probably because also he doesn't come from like big academies, and I think he has had to earn everything, like through he was playing for Bath, or he was playing on loans, and he has had to fight a lot to take the next level, to earn the next opportunity, and it has been the same with us. I think he has been improving every season, but he has to continue. He has still a lot of things to improve. He has to continue his progression. We demand him a lot of times. Probably you look at him when he makes the numbers, he scores the goals, but most of our demands are not there, are in other areas of his game, and he knows, and he's very committed to improving everything, and I think he's going to keep this level of hunger, of humility to keep improving.
He certainly comes across off the pitch as someone who is perfect for this club as well, with his mentality and attitude. When you look at his attributes, the way he can open games up, score goals, both-footed, he's got the power to drive with the ball, and you look at his importance to Bournemouth right now and the age as well, surely he's a £100 million player. Surely he's one of the top elite players in the Premier League right now.
You want me to say this, eh? You are trying you are trying, eh? But
you can,
don't worry, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, no, definitely not.
Looking ahead to the Crystal Palace game, what's the team news for Bournemouth? Obviously, I know there's been a couple of players. Are you welcoming anyone back? Is there anyone you're concerned about from international duty?
Yes, I think we've had a very bad news with Brooksy. He has come with he finished injured the game against Belgium with a small injury, small muscle injury, but has come injured. We did MRI and there is an injury there, so he will be out. And we have to wait also with the ones that arrived later. No one has had nothing like Brooksy, that we know that he came injured, but I want to see how they are, especially the ones that arrived just yesterday, and we have to check how they are.
Do you know the timescale for David's injury?
No, it's small. It's not a big muscle injury, but when you go to MRI and there is something there, obviously there is a muscle injury in the hamstring, and I hope the recovery is as fast as we can, but definitely is out for this game, and it's going to be difficult also for the next one, I don't know. But even if it's not a big muscle injury, there's something there, yes.
Just a quick word on Crystal Palace. Unbeaten in 12 games at home. They've lost 3 of the last 20 in the Premier League. Obviously, the FA Cup, Community Shield, they've been phenomenal. How has Oliver Glasner got a side like Crystal Palace playing this football, having this success? Because they're not one of the teams that spend millions of pounds. It feels like it's about coaching. Would you agree?
I think they have a very good team, and I think they have a very good manager, and they've been incredible. You see the stats. Is a lot of times when you have these stats in front, it's better not to show the players a lot of stats, because otherwise they feel it's going to be impossible almost, because they've been in an incredible run, even after, I think, 19 games unbeaten. The other day they lost against Everton, probably one of the best games they played in this run. They should have been winning, I think, 2-3-0 easy that game, and at the end, because football is football and sometimes this happens and you lose the game, but I think they played really well the last game. But also I have to trust my players and think that we can be competitive against teams like Palace that are around us on the table. They are playing, I think they've been around us the last 2-3 seasons. We've been there, both teams, more or less the same place in the standings, and always have been very competitive. The games against them, very small things make the difference, and I think we have to be very good to be there, level with them, to have chances to try to score first, and we know it's going to be a tough place to go. But they have really, really good, very consistent also, the things they do, normally the same starting 11, same system, but they are also very honest, very disciplined. It's a team that is very difficult to beat. This we know, everyone knows, it's not a big secret.
And Crystal Palace are the only side in the Premier League that haven't conceded a goal in the first half.
Yes.
With the way that you like to start games, could you be the team that breaks that?
I hope we are. Yes, it's something that we've been talking about. They haven't been losing, basically, just some seconds after Everton scored the winner, but they haven't been also in an uncomfortable position this season. They've been so good that they haven't had even the need to come back from bad results. It's always very important to score the first goal, but I think in games like against Palace, that they don't concede you chances, that they defend so well, I think it's massive. If we could score first, I don't care. If it's second half, even better, because it means it's less time remaining. But it's true that after seven games not to concede any goal in the first half is because definitely they start very well the games.
And just finally, it's been a few weeks since we last spoke to you. I know there's a lot of talk about Anton's contract. Are you any closer to potentially having an agreement or getting closer maybe to signing a new deal? Obviously the fans, the owners, everyone still desperate for you to sign that new deal.
No, it's something I will answer you the same. We will deal with this between closed doors. We speak every day with Thiago, with Simon, with Bill, and when it's something to say, we will say it. Thank you.
It was 2-0 nils last season. Did you particularly enjoy watching those back this week?
No. They were not the most enjoyable games, probably, but they were difficult games for both teams. I think it's very clear how both teams play. I don't think we will surprise each other. You know, we do well the things we do well, and they do well the things they do well, and it has been difficult, I think, all the games we played against them to make the difference. But it's a big challenge also, because one mistake probably is more expensive than in other games, because you know that they concede you very, very little spaces, they are defending so well, and they have always threats. In set pieces they are the best or one of the best teams. In transitions they are very, very good. They have also replaced Esse, that is really the only big name they've lost, with Jeremy Pino, that I know him very well. He's a great player and also very suited to the position, and basically doesn't change the way they play. And yes, ready. It's not gonna be easy, we know this, but it's the Premier League is always difficult.
Pino's a future star, isn't he? He's very, very good.
I think he has been performing already really well consistently. It's not just a young player is starting now. No, has been giving a high level in Spain for the last years, playing for the national team, playing in Europe. It's not a big surprise, you know. He has been very good, I think, for Palace also, the games he's played, and I don't think it's a big gamble. You know, he's like a proven player already, even if he's still very young, yes.
I don't want to jinx it, but I think you've faced them 4 times and they haven't scored a goal against you yet.
Yeah.
So which players in particular are you most wary of?
I like a lot of their players. They are always a threat. No, I think everyone has a specific role. I could talk about everyone almost in the starting 11. No, I think I don't know. Daniel Muñoz is scoring a lot of goals from the wing-back position. Ismail Assar attacking those positions. Wharton, Kamada, players that are technically very gifted in the middle. There is a reason why they have the results they are having, and they won the FA Cup a season, and this is not just a fluke. Or no, there is a lot of work behind and a lot of quality in those players.
As far as team news, is there any update on Adam Smith and Enes Iraola?
Yes, Adam has been training quite normally with the team, and I don't think he has the rhythm still normal after some weeks out, but I think he could help us. I think we'll see today, no? And I have to make a decision also for the squad, but he has been training. I think he's probably not 100%, but quite close, yes.
And Tyler Adams missed international duty because his wife's expecting. Is he available? Is that all?
Yes, available, very happy. Everything went well. I think the most important things are these things. And he has been training normal with us. Obviously, he was out for a couple of days. He had more important things to do, but has been training with us normally, and probably even this break, and I think this emotional thing, no, that you have, no, when these things happen. I think now you are more relaxed, and I feel he's in a good place. Yes.
And just Marcos Senesi, I think he came on again in Argentina. Played Wednesday night in Florida. How is he back yet?
Yes.
And how much does jet lag affect players and your selection?
We have. I think we recovered yesterday were the last ones arriving 5 players that were Marcos, Amin, I will forget someone, Petrovic, Velko, and Alex Jimenez. But the only one that really played significant minutes was Alex Jimenez. That didn't have also a long travel, so it's not the worst. Marcos didn't play the second game. He played full the first game, but at the end for us almost it's more important if they play the second game or not, because it's the one that he will have jet lag. I suppose he will, because when we go in pre-season and this, I need some days to recover normally, and it takes something from you, no? But he trained yesterday, he's gonna train today, so I hope he's available and ready to go. But Palace will have the same problem with Daniel Muñoz, with Lerma, with Richards, at the end. Nowadays, football players, is what we demand from them, and they have to adapt. No?
And just to pick up on one of the questions Mark asked you, can you give us a specific about Antoine, an area where you are demanding improvement?
A lot. I'm demanding a lot in a lot of areas improvement, not to Antoine, to everyone else. I think I will not give the weaknesses of Antoine. No, otherwise you will be looking, no, he's not doing this, he's asking him to do this and he's not doing it. So no, but we demand, obviously, like to Antoine and to everyone else. And I think the players understand. No? It's not like to point your weaknesses, it's just you have this room for improvement, you can even be better, you can even give us more things. And I'm happy because the attitude from Antoine and from the others is to receive this kind of critics in a proper way, yes.
And just a final one. Most managers take some time off over the international break. You jumped straight into running the line, didn't you, at a game in Lilliput or something?
They've asked me a lot about this.
How did that happen? And are you going to be kinder to officials on the touchline, having done it yourself now?
I'm very kind with the official every time. No, I have a daughter that plays football, and normally the lines, they go rotating, you know, and normally I never go to the games because I cannot, because I'm with my team and my wife goes. My wife normally doesn't do it because he doesn't have a clue about the offside and these things. So we played Friday. I could go at least once to watch my daughter, and it was definitely my turn to do it, and I was very, very happy also to be able at least to watch her game.
Were you any good?
I think I was perfect. I was no controversial decisions, no.